Americans have been dealing with high inflation for years. A new report released this morning reveals where prices are now. And CBS News business analyst Jill Schlesinger is here with the results. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, May data.
It's so exciting. Da, 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 da. Okay, the Consumer Price Index. This is, the basket of goods and services that are transacted every month. So it is showing a little progress. The inflation rate, meaning the price increase, is slowing down.
Okay.
That's the good news. The problem is, as you said, prices have gone up significantly over the last 4 years. So even if I say to everyone out there, you should be happy, the inflation rate is coming down, it's coming down from a high level.
Right.
And so I understand when people get kind of freaked out. So anyway, prices are up 3.3% from a year ago, a little bit better than the previous month. And when we take out food and energy, prices are up by 3.4% from a year ago. Also good. So gas prices down, that's good. Shelter prices still are high. Things like used cars have come down year over year. Airfares were down big last month. So it's weird. The categories are all over the place. The general trend is that the rate of price increases is slowing down, but prices are still high.
All right, so we've seen big companies like Target and Walgreens, announce price cuts on many of their things, and also restaurants like McDonald's, which is one of my favorites, I have to say, offering new deals.
She's only eating vegan there.
So will that translate into lower prices overall?
I think it is a recognition that consumers are actually reaching their limit. For a long time throughout the pandemic, we had people splurging. They were like, yeah, I deserve it. I've been home for months and this is terrible. But now people are pulling back a little bit, and I think this is a sign that these big brands want to bring us in. Now, I don't think we're going to see a wholesale, prices are going down.
Yeah. You
may remember after the financial crisis, for example, they called it a retail race to the bottom. You could go to Saks and Bloomingdale's and things were cheap. They were slashing prices. We are not going to see anything like that in this iteration, but I do think that is, again, we're at a point where the big companies are saying, prices actually, they've gone up too much. We're going to have to pull back. So hopefully this slows the inflation rate down. Remember, the Federal Reserve is meeting today.
Yes.
And they want the price increases year over year to be more like 2%. And I just said that, we're over 3%. So how this is going to impact their decision when they meet? They're going to be like, oh, it's great. The inflation rate's coming down, but we're not doing anything. Here's what I'm hoping for. See if you can get with me on this.
Okay.
Jerome Powell's kind of stiff dude. He's the Fed Reserve Chair. I'd like him to get up there in a pair of baggy Bermuda shorts and a flowery shirt. Hold up a sign that says "Gone fishing," and then we can stop paying attention to the Fed till September. Because I essentially believe that is what's going to happen. No, they're going to work. Don't worry. But what is really the point here is the Fed has to have more evidence that inflation is coming down towards their target. It's not going to be a month of data in July. They're probably going to make the next meeting where they really are likely or possibly going to even cut rates. It'll be September. And that's pretty close to the election, so there's no telling what the Fed's really going to do. Yeah. I think they're going to be happy about this, but they're gone fishing for the summer.
We will not get that picture out of my head.
I know, I'm going to make a meme.
Thank you. All right, you can see Jill regularly on CBS Mornings and the CBS Evening News with Norah O'Donnell. For more analysis, go to JillOnMoney.com.